February 15th, 1942. Napoleon once said that you should never fight the same enemy for too long, or he will learn your art of war. And last week, it seems that the Red Army did indeed learn the bloody lessons of just 2 weeks ago. Having failed to break the resistance of the 6th and 35th Infantry Divisions, last week the powerful Soviet rifle brigades of the Red Army launched a series of well-coordinated attacks against the flanks of the German 9th Army, which were being held by a bunch of security divisions, which in turn have been already badly beaten between December and January. And so, when your flanks collapse all of a sudden and the enemy pours in the gap fresh mobile reserves, you get the recipe for disaster. And if you are the Axis High Command, disaster means that by the beginning of this week, almost 200,000 Germans have been cut off in the Kalinin pocket. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new weekly episode of War in the East 2. So let's say I have a bad news and two good news. So I will start with one good news, then I will talk about the bad news, and then I will end the interaction with the good news. The first good news is that despite the crisis in the sector of the 9th Army, across the entire line, my divisions held their ground against the Red Army. The only location in which my units were defeated was this X here, in which, yeah, the cavalry brigades and the 21st Romanian Infantry Division were just beaten up for good by the Red Army. But elsewhere, my troops stood their ground, and also the fortifications. Okay, maybe here they got reduced by 2. No, okay, it's fine. So they didn't get reduced pretty much anywhere. Maybe here. No. I'm just double checking to be sure. Okay, here is missing. Okay, no. I think because I think I've lost this province last week, and maybe here. Yeah, okay. So here the 10th Motorized Division lost 1 level of fortification, but I mean overall it still held the ground. So the bad news. The bad news is this one. That now I counted them, and I have precisely slightly more than 196,000 men surrounded and encircled in the Kalinin pocket. Because the bad news is that, oh my god, I have never seen the AI doing anything like that. The AI launched a very well coordinated attack, or a series of attacks, with its most recent overpowered rifle divisions. I think everything began, no, here went fine, but here, exactly like here, the 209th Rifle Brigade was enough to beat the 161st Infantry Division, which I think is this one here, exactly. And I mean, it still has a morale of 80, which is pretty good. But then the other rifle brigades just wiped out completely my security divisions. Let's call them like this. With, I don't know, here the combat value dropped to 0, and oh my god, look at that! Like, yeah, the losses were just catastrophic. If you see here, and yeah, the combat value here almost went to 40,000, and here. Again, 0 and nearly 30,000, 9, 0, 23,000, and so on and so forth. But here the 223rd held the line, which was very good. And actually, let me see the 78 morale. It's okay. I mean, could be worse. And also here on the let's call it now the Kalinin gap. Yeah, my security divisions just got wiped out completely, and yeah. So honestly, I've never seen anything like that. To make things even worse for me, what I feared the AI had here were a bunch of cavalry divisions, or let's say some motorized divisions. I recall that the second guards motorized rifle division was around here. So I think that the AI what just did was first of all to open a gap here and then just send in the fast units, essentially, because here I also see the 12th Cavalry Corps, and here I have the 16th Cavalry Division, and here I see some unidentified cavalry unit. Which is kind of unexpected, because now I have this Kalinin pocket that I need to relieve, and let's say my plans are very simple. Like, I will mobilize the 4th Panzer Army and move it up here in the Rzhev area to ideally launch a counterattack in the next 2 weeks to first of all sever the Kalinin, to close the Kalinin gap, and then I will try to attack from within the pocket and from the outside to close this gap here. And I will also try to encircle as many enemy troops as I possibly can by doing so. Of course, now the question is what to do about this breakthrough. Oops, sorry. Exactly. So, I will do some air resupply missions this week to keep this pocket supplied with as much freight as I possibly can. And then my plan was to basically fall back along this line here by mobilizing some reserves of the 16th Army. And mainly, yeah, I'm willing to risk it. Like, I see that here the Red Army doesn't have too many troops around, so I think I will play around with these 2 divisions stacks to reduce it just to 1 and transfer some troops of the 16th Army to cover these hexes. I will send, actually, let's do it right now, the 7th Panzer Division here. And let me check which one of the 2 has the 6th has the highest defensive value, so let's send the 35th over here to... damn it, I cannot. Or yeah, let's just send the 7th SS over here to keep control of this stretch of the railway. So I'm gonna lose this depot, but because this depot only has like 200 tons of freight, I'm not really worried too much about it. What I'm worried about, is this one here, which has, as you can see, slightly more freight stored in it. So yeah, the idea is to maybe try to hold into Torzhok and try to hold Torzhok and then see what happens next, basically. I can try to hold the line here with the 208th, which I think was a kind of a smart move to send it in the sector of the 3rd Panzer Army. Yeah. But still, I mean, I was not expecting this, honestly, and yeah, I had other plans, which was just to, you know, try to seal the pocket with some with the infantry coming in from Western Europe, but yeah, now I need to accelerate everything. And oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. The last good news is that all of the previously, let's say, labeled security divisions, which were supposed to become regular infantry divisions in April, they are now becoming regular infantry divisions. I have scripted them to become regular infantry divisions if they were depleted, and because now they got depleted last turn, this week they became like, yeah, regular infantry divisions. Which means, however, that I will need to invest a lot of manpower in bringing up their strength. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, partisans. The SS Normandy sounds like a French ocean liner. Blah blah blah, and the Channel Dash. Okay, that's not very interesting for me now. But so let's first of all fix the situation down here. Okay. So the 18th has 84% of its DOE and 54 out of 40 of morale. So I will just send it here, and I will also send the 35th Reserve, which is in a pretty good shape, directly here, and yeah, send these two divisions here, and maybe also the 14th. Yeah, no, wait. I will wait for the 14th. Maybe so next week I will send the 14th down here. Also, what I wanted to do was to... maybe I can wait for this. But basically I wanted to... yeah, start shifting the 6th Army northwards. But maybe I can do it another time. Like, now I really don't have the time to do it. Here, because I have a level 3 fortification. Actually, I don't need this unit anymore. And oh yeah, the 50th. Okay. Let's see some depots. Yes, perfect. And I was thinking I can reassign the 714th Light Division to the 5th Army. And then send the 342nd to the 17th Army. Yeah, I think I can do it. Yeah. So here we have, okay, the HQ of the 5th Army. And this is the 61st. It's overcrowded. Then I will just send the 97th to the other corps. Yeah, and I need to reattach the 342nd to the 51st Army Corps. And oh wait, have the Soviets abandoned this? Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm not yet willing to invade here, even though I'm planning to launch a like a small offensive to gain a deep bridgehead here, north of the Donetsk, I think it is. Yeah, for for the 1942 summer offensive, but not this week. This week I have a much urgent task to do, which is to mobilize the 4th Panzer Army. Let's see which corps. Oh yeah, first of all, I like to send this corps here. And which division can we liberate? I think I will go with the 29th Motorized Infantry Division, and if I have more infantry coming, I will just liberate the Das Reich. Okay, and so now the Guderian's 2nd Panzer Army is now full, and of course I will reassign the 29th Motorized Infantry Division to some other army corps, namely, yeah, I can attach it to von Manstein's 56th Army Corps, and of course we are going northwards. Do I have depots? Yes, okay, I have a depot here. And so Stumm's 40th Motorized Army Corps. Yeah, so I think I will just briefly reassign some units here and there, and then I will resume the recording from here, just to save some time, because I fear this will be already a long episode. Okay, so not too much has changed. I just reassigned the 13th and the 2nd Motorized Infantry Divisions to Reinhardt's 41st Army Corps, and oh, actually, I have an idea. Let me also reassign the 57th Motorized Army Corps to the 4th Panzer Army, because I think I still have enough. Oh yes, I have enough command capacity. Okay, and also since I'm here, I will also move up the 18th Panzer Division, because it has a 91 morale versus the 17th, which has only a 87 morale. Yeah, even though the 18th is a bit weaker, it doesn't have 100% of its DOE, but it's okay, it's okay. And I will also reassign it now to the 57th Motorized Army Corps. And yeah, I think we are good to go. And yeah, it's time to assemble the, let's call it the Armored Fist. I also want to keep my panzers as close to the depots as I possibly can. Ah, damn it. It's 4, so okay, this should do it. 29th is here, so I need to move up von Manstein's Army Corps, ideally. One. Okay. Let's also start. Yeah, this should do it. And who else I have down here? Oh yeah, Reinhardt's Motorized Army Corps. All right. So yes, now everything is in range. Everything is within, let's say, depots minimal range, if not directly on the depots. I do have a gap here, which need to be fulfilled with oh god. Sure, I can send the 17th Panzer Division, but then I need to commit the 10th. I have no other choice here. Okay, and this leaves me with just the 6th Panzer Division, which I think will leave, yeah, I mean, in some turns it will go back to Western Europe. I think the 4th does not, nor will the 3rd. And yeah, the 10th will remain here as well. And yeah, so also, yeah, the reinforcements. Oh yes, like I do have here the Meindl Luftwaffe Field Division, which will be sent where? Directly to Rzhev, I think. Can it detrain? No, too bad. Anyway, but I think the 208th can. Oh shit! Was it an? Yeah. I can park it here, and let's see what happens. Also from Germany, I have the 28th and the 5th Infantry Division. So I'm a bit surprised because I was expecting them to become light infantry divisions and not just remain regular infantry divisions. Okay, so I will try to do one thing. I will try to just... Well, I will try. I will do one thing. I will relocate this division here in Torzhok, because I think I have a depot here. So in the worst case scenario, in the worst case scenario, this division will be just routed again together with the HQ next week. But yeah, I don't want to evacuate Torzhok yet because I want to keep the 9th Army within HQ range of its subordinates, and hopefully, I don't know what is the AI doing when it sees that there is a routed division here, if it will attack it or not. Like, can I also send the 309? No, I cannot. It doesn't have SMPs. So I will send the 399th here on refit mode. Refit, and then, oh yeah, the 16th Army. Let's see, which one can I send? I can send the 30th. Oh, god damn it, I don't have... So I will send, let's say, the 96th here and the 251st here. Then we can shift everyone eastwards. Ah, god damn it. I mean, I have plenty of APs, and I'm happy to partially motorize these divisions just to have... Okay, so now we have a decent line. Hopefully the AI will not magically teleport units into these sectors and just attack me in the sector of the 12th and the 121st. Otherwise I'm screwed a little bit. Meanwhile, we do have the HQs of the 3rd Army. Yeah, exactly. Which can go here and maybe... And also I was thinking I can reassign this one to the 16th Army and the 23rd to the 3rd Army to have exactly like to concentrate, let's say, the troops of the 3rd Army in this sector here. Yeah, let's also send this one here. And very high, very high, and very high. And let's reassign some division. Oh my god, 58 out of 75. Oh god. I didn't think about it. I could have moved the 3rd Army directly here on the depot of Vizhny. Ah, too bad. My bad, I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's just send one division here. And then let's also move up the 28th. Up. Yeah, up here. And the 5th up here. I really want to defend at least the Ostashkov Bologoye railway line, as well as the depot here in Vizhny Volochysk. So I think this should deter the Soviets from attacking and advancing here. What the Soviets might do is just to advance around this area, but because this is like a heavy forested terrain, hopefully they don't have the mobility, and hopefully they will just severe. Hopefully, yeah, they have enough mobility to severe the Rzhev-Torzhok railway line, so that I could still have the Serizharovo-Torzhok railway line to keep the 9th Army HQ supplied. And well, ooh, yes, the 22nd Panzer Division. I almost completely forgot about this, folks. And I think I can just assign it here in the sector of the 3rd Motorized Army Corps. And of no, it's not in reserve because I wanted to regenerate CVPs as fast as possible. And yeah, so hopefully okay, let's just send also the 2nd Romanian Infantry Division down here, and then I think I'm good to go. Do I need it? Nah, I wanted to keep the fortification, but I think my manpower is much more useful elsewhere. Do I have any Romanian unit that got... actually, let me check if I have movement points here. No. This one gets unfrozen in 13 turns. The 20th in 7. 23, okay, I think they will come way late. And I think that's a relatively good deployment. Oh yeah, I forgot the freight. Let me check. Oh yeah, I need to activate. Are they okay? Here is lacking air support. Okay, let's just. Oh, I have an idea. Also, let's activate also the Yadgeshvader 54 and also the Army Group Center. And do I have anyone? 24. I can move these folks here in Rzhev. Just to have enough, ideally enough fighter cover. And so now let's just resupply the Kalinin pocket. Alright. So that's the target, and let's take the freight from Vizhny Volachek. And let's select, yeah, basically all of the all of them. Let's see. And oh god. Okay. Wow. Those are some numbers. I mean, so this is how I like to move freight. Like, I select as many planes as I possibly can, and then just say, okay, just resupply this hex over here. So now the Kalinin pocket should have enough freight for the upcoming week, and maybe I could even evacuate the planes in the Kalinin pocket to reduce the freight consumption. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And yeah, I mean, let's have a look at here now. Wow. Nearly received nearly 6,000 tons of freight. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. who is stationed here? Oh, the Jagdgeschwader 5th of the 53rd. I think it's in the 2nd Flieger Corps. Yeah, exactly. So these guys are... yeah, let's send them to Russia. They cannot. Do they have any... Smolensk? Oh yeah, 51%. So let's send the fighters back to Smolensk. Yep. So now the pocket should hold longer than my expectations. And okay, so with this I would say let's call it a week and let's see what is the Red Army doing this week. And as always, folks, I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And before leaving, I just realized I forgot to move these troops here. Yeah, they are depleted. Now let's put them in refit mode. Yes, and let's park them on top of additional depots. And let's set the depot priority to level 4. And yeah, also this one to level 4, so that, yeah. And this one as well to level 4, and yeah, this one as well to level 4. And, well, I mean, you know what? Because I know that this depot will be overrun, let's just disband it. And, yeah, let's just disband it. And of course, let's increase this one to level 3, to level 2, just to have some, and here as well to level 2. And yeah, now is the case to say thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and yeah, I hope to see you all again next week.